Hello, team owners of the Century League. This is Week 6 previews. After Week 6, I will start tallying the spoiler award. The spoiler award is, the way I created the spoiler award is I'll keep up with the bottom 8 teams and ultimately the bottom 4 teams toward the very end of the season. And if you finish the worst in the league, that does not mean you're going to be first to draft. I do look at who plays the hardest, who beats and upsets some of the key guys, i.e. called the spoiler award. So you can't just play for last in this league. Commissioners watching it all the time. Let's get right with it. I have 2 games of the week this week. Ron's Bears and Prentice Raiders. Ron's 3-1-1. Prentice is 3-2 with his Raiders. Both teams are coming off a loss, kind of fell out of first place in their respective divisions. ESPN's got this 53% to the Raiders, but I think Julio Jones is just not quite himself, and that's going to hurt the Raiders. I'm going with the Browns this week. Nico's Lions 3-1-1, and Billy's Boys are 3-2. Both of these teams also suffered a loss coming off a loss this past week. Divisional first place on the line here. There's too many factors, but tight end problems for Nico's Lions, and the weather tonight's going to affect Nico's team, I believe. Makes me go with Dallas in a win this week. Billy's Boys take down Nico's Lions. Upset of the week, I'm going with Joshua's Pats 1-4 over Johnny's Seahawks at 3-2. This one is 50-50, can go either way according to ESPN. J-Pats need this bad. So I'm going with Joshua in an upset of the week over Johnny's Seahawks. The dog of the week, this is the ugliest game of the week. I'm going to put my Packers in there at 3-2 versus Brandon Tate Oilers 3-2. This was my planned bye week. I have 5 guys on bye week. I think all 5 of them I've been starting all year. Oilers, heavy favorites here. This game should be ugly. And also Bash's Giants and Harsh's Rams. 2-2-1 for Bash. Harsh is 2-3. This is a virtual tie. This one's too close to call. I'll go with the Giants with Rams Gurley not 100%. Then we've got David's Steelers versus Connor's Chiefs. 2-3, 4-1. Gosh, it's just hard to go against Connor's Chiefs. Steelers in the real world have a problem, and the Steelers in this league have a problem with the quarterback. Chiefs win easily over the Steelers. And the Broncos, Phil's Broncos 2-3, Amber's Cards 1-4. This game is also very, very close, 1-point game. Great matchups, top to bottom. Must win for both to pull themselves on out of the cellar. I tell you, I'm going to go with beauty before studness. Sorry, Phil. And finally, Cody's Browns 2-3 and Steve's Colts 1-4 on paper. This looks like the Browns win, but I got to go with Mahomes. So that is this week in previews. Next week, Nico is back up. I think he's going to do Week 7 previews and highlights. Have a great week.